Hey, hey, hey. Hey, good people. Hey, good people. Hey, good people. We're going to get tonight started, get it all started, and I'm going to try to keep to what I said, you know, music for about 3 minutes. We started about 6, guys. Let the music go for about 4 minutes, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to introduce my panel for tonight. One of my hosts you'll see all the time. His name he goes by. I'll let you say your name.
Oh, hold on. Give me 1 second. My daggone. Hold on. Here we go. Here
We
we
can
go.
hear you.
You can hear me now. What's up, people? It's your boy M Hotep coming to you live from Florida. You know what I mean? Yeah.
All right. So you got his name, Tap. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be one of my stars you'll see a lot and learn a lot from. The topic of today, we're going to get this Symbols of Time series started, guys. Today we have one panelist, so I like to leave it open for have up to 3 guest discussions. So tonight, Emotep is going to take us through guest discussion 1. We're both going to do guest discussion 2, and I'm gonna close it out, and we're gonna open it up for discussion, and we'll talk about some of the things that's going on today and things like that. So I'm gonna open the floor to Mr. Tep and let him get started with what he wants to present today to get the Symbols of Time series started.
Whoa. Symbols of time. Oh, that's a deep one right there. Okay. Well, right now.
So I guess first you could talk about you had some things you wanted to
Oh,
first have a discussion. So you could first walk
oh, you're breaking up a little bit. Oh,
down.
oh, dang. Okay, you broke up a tad bit. So, but okay, the symbols of
It's telling me
time.
is having some people streaming today. There we go. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Well, one one symbol. mm, I guess one symbol I will use is the infinity symbol, right? And the reason why I use the infinity symbol is because we were we've always been here. Maybe not in the physical form, but in the ether realm, because we're etheric gases, right? We came from the seventh dimension. Now, we've always heard of the term seventh heaven. Now, in Greek mythology, they have a term called Orion or Orion's belt. Now, if you look at Orion's belt, well, through a telescope, you're going to see seven rings around it or seven stars around it. So that's where you get the term seventh heaven.
Pep, you're
But
freezing up for a second. Could you get a system a second for a minute? Could you give it a
all right,
second? Can you give it a second? Could you give it a second?
oh, okay.
All right, y'all. Sorry about the delays and stuff like that. I was told that that is just part of streaming. So I guess I have to find some patience and get used to that. Tep, you might want to restart. You said you were freezing and pausing. I'm
Okay.
not sure if it's just for me or if it's for the audience. So let's just take a step back. I know you
Okay.
started out and you the first symbol you want to talk about is the infinity symbol. So I have that up on the screen as everyone can see. This is the symbol that he is speaking of, okay? This is the infinity symbol. And we'll let Tep finish the conversation. So you guys can Google infinity symbol. You can see how it's spelled right there. If you're following the stream, this is what he's talking about. Okay, guys. I'm going to stop sharing.
Oh,
All right, now we're going to start this back over. Tep, we're going to go back and start this back over, guys.
okay.
And Tep is going to start the symbols of time. I'm glad he's starting off with infinity. That was one of the symbols I wanted to work on. So I'm glad you're starting this part off. All right.
Okie doke. What was I saying? Okay. I started off by saying the infinity symbol to me means that we as entities we've always been here. Maybe not in the physical form, but in the etheric realm, because we're all etheric gases. Now, in the
Could you explain what your gasket means?
uh,
Can we make sure that, uh, when we're talking on the stream, when you speak of words like that, let's make sure we give people the meaning of what those words mean.
oh, got you. Okay, um,
Just to make sure, because I know what you're
right,
talking
but a lot
about,
of people
but
don't. Right,
if I wasn't always in conversation with you, I wouldn't have known what that
right.
was.
Now, um, they say that okay. The etheric gas is is one of the elements in the the chemistry and the 99 elements of in the chemistry table. There's always 99 elements. So that is one of the most potent gases in the universe. Case in point, there's a song. Oh, oh, there's a song by Nas called "Ether." Now, when somebody ethers you, then they basically obliterated you. So that's basically what etheric gas will do. So that is the most potent gas in the, if you want to call it, the atmosphere. Yeah. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, so technically we are from the etheric realm. Um, Specifically in in the in the in the Kemet, under the Kemet knowledge, Kemet meaning one of the ancient names for Egypt, they we they have a term called nine ether. Now, at the top of quote unquote melanated people's head, our hair spirals in a nine ether coil. But if you are of the quote unquote Caucasian race, yours is the sixth ether. That's why the devil is 666. So, but I'm gonna get into that 666 on a later date. But yeah, so
All right. And
nine ether.
I'm gonna share about the Kemet symbol, just so that everyone can be following you, and you all can do like I do. I like to save this stuff and go back and research what he's talking about, because he'll get into some words and phrase on it. So I'll put it up on the screen for a second to give people
Sure.
enough time to be able to see what you're talking about and make sure we all following. Okay. All right. Everybody got that. All righty, Tip. Let's keep moving.
All right. So with that being said, um, we came. Some people may say we came from the quote unquote seventh dimension,
All
or
right. And
some
can
people
we talk
call it.
about that?
Sure. Um, in the in the Greek mythology, they have a term called seventh heaven, and one of the terms they use for heaven is Orion. Right? Then they have the term Orion's belt. If you look at Orion's belt through a telescope, you're going to see seven stars around it, and that's where we get that term seventh heaven from. Now, over time, people say we had this fall of man. Man fell from grace. That's in the religious term, right? So it fell from the seventh dimension to the third dimension. That's why we get terms like that. We get person, place, thing. Now, when people talk about magic, they say magic is always threes, right? Now, let's look at sports. Sports is in threes. In football, you have three downs. If you don't make it in three downs, you got to punt. In baseball, you have three bases. In basketball, you have a three pointer. So, you know, and in the court system, you have,
Now baseball, I thought had four. Home,
well, it's three
third,
bases, then home. So,
third. I know what you mean. Home is
yeah,
not considered a number, so I get what you mean.
right,
First,
right.
second, and third. I got what you
Yeah,
mean.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So, yeah. So,
Just in
and,
case anyone else is thinking like that.
yeah, that's good. That's a good thought there. Um, but yeah, um, so even when we quote unquote transition or dive, just call it, all we do is change form. So we don't die. We just go on to the next phase. So we just leave this physical realm and go somewhere else or whatever. But we go back right back to the quote
So
unquote.
does that mean that your theory is that when man passes this life form, that he doesn't go to heaven, he just goes to another universe? That's your
Yeah,
theory.
that's my theory. Yes.
Oh, okay, got you.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
So, what religion follows that? What house would you sit yourself in with that type of belief?
Well, I grew up Christian, and over time, I started through music. I started to study Egyptology, and through that, that's where I got some of my teachings and some of my beliefs from. But in the Christian belief,
Gotcha.
they actually put it in there. But what happened is that the the priests, they decided to keep the masses of people in that what they call gospel, but it's really a ghost spell or a Holy Ghost, because Jesus is not a Holy Ghost; he's a Holy Spirit. You see, there's a Father, Son, Holy
That
Ghost. There's no such thing as a Holy Ghost.
right.
There's only a Holy Spirit. Because in the Bible they say you must honor God in truth and in spirit.
What is the difference between ghost and spirit?
Hmm.
Do you want me to just Google it?
Sure.
Let's Google it.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
Hmm.
Um, Difference. I'm sorry. Uh, Google must have heard me. I forgot I
Right.
can talk this guy. I probably should do that, huh? I'll share my screen and our screen. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. Everything is moving slow. Friday night is our stream night. Now we know.
Hmm.
At a
Hmm.
time, like my last stream, it was pretty fast. We didn't have any lags. It was on point. Um, okay, so I'm gonna start reading. I'm share screen already, and it'll eventually get up there. A ghost is typically considered the spirit of a dead person. Okay, a ghost is typically considered the spirit of a dead person trapped on Earth due to confusion or unfinished business. Okay? So that is what AI is saying. The definition of what a ghost is. A ghost is typically considered the spirit of a dead person trapped on earth due to confusion or unfinished business. Okay? While a spirit, okay, it said it. Why a spirit? Why didn't it share? While a spirit is more general term for any disembodied soul or life force, which may be free to roam other dimensions or realms.
Uh-huh.
Interesting. In essence, all ghosts can be seen as a type of spirit. That's what I wanted to get back to. But not all spirits are ghosts. Not all. Not all.
Yep.
So that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
We heard
Uh-huh.
we read it. All right. Now I'm going to stop sharing and you could continue with the different what you mean by what we are. What are we? What are we in this body?
Okay.
Are
According
we
to,
beings?
well, I would, from what I would say is because they say the fall of man. If we read the Bible, say we fell. So I think we did die, because if we came from quote unquote the heavens and we fell, so we actually slowed down our frequency.
Mm-hmm.
So because back then we were
Interesting.
moving, I guess we would say at the speed of light. Now let's look
Is
at
heaven up or down?
huh?
Is heaven up or down?
Woman.
I don't know. You know, I'm
Hey,
just hey, because
hey,
if we fail, did we fall up or did we fall down? I'm just
hey,
asking for a friend. I'm just asking for a friend. Did we fall up
woman.
or down? Because
We're gonna be here
nobody has
forever.
went. Or was we behind the sun and we fell in front of it? Like, and that's why we needed synergy because we're no longer behind it. Like, what are we saying? Like, this is what
Mm,
this stream is for. What are we really
mm,
actually
mm,
saying when if it says we fell, right? Fall
mhm,
normally means you were up high somewhere and you came
mm,
down. That's typically
mhm.
what fall means. However,
Right.
however, the ocean mirrors is just the image. So is what we see in this the ocean reflects an image, right? So is the
Mhm.
ocean reflecting the sky or is the sky reflecting the ocean? And I
Ooh.
always wondered that because I haven't been to uh uh I had never been out of space. So it's nobody can tell me unless it's a friend of mine that I know that don't lie that outer space exists, right? Only thing I could go off of
Ooh.
is some people saying it, right? And all these
Right.
people is like it's like 2,000 people saying it, but it's
Mhm.
billions of people that never been or know, right? So I
Right.
don't know about the odds of that. However, let's just
Ooh.
say it's the space, right?
Mhm.
Is space, do they go behind the sun? And what is the moon? Where does it
Mm,
sit when it's not up? Where does it
mm,
go? Does it go back in the ocean? Where does it go? Because when we look at it, it look like the sun and it goes into the water. But
mm.
where does it go when it's not there anymore? Are they the same? Does a reflection come on the moon and turns it a different? What is really my scientists out there? When you see this, when you get to this stream, break it down. Break it down so we could get down to the meat now.
Ooh.
What it
Mm,
means. Did we fall? Did man fall to this planet?
mm,
Right? Or did we rise to it? Which one did we? What happened?
mm.
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Mm.
anyway, I'm
It's
sorry. I
all
don't want
good.
to interrupt
See,
that
hey,
train of thought.
hey, hey,
But I want to know.
hey. Me too.
I'm not saying that I
Right.
know because I
Me
don't.
neither.
It's just a question
Hey.
in my brain that I'm
Hmm.
asking now.
Yeah.
You know, interesting.
'Cause-
Muy interesante for the
mhm.
Hispanics. Push one.
Right. Oh,
Push
mm.
one.
That is
Yeah, I'm
interested.
sorry.
Hey. We gonna be.
Hey,
Ooh.
so we failed, right?
Mm-hmm.
We
Mm-hmm.
failed because that's what somebody has said. Who is somebody?
Yeah. Who?
Who?
Right. Who
Who
said
said
that?
that?
Right.
Who said it?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just asking for a
Yeah,
friend.
right, right.
I'm asking for a friend. Who said it? Who
Oh,
said failed?
yeah.
Who said, brother Jesus, the God, who said you never found the body? Like
Mm-hmm.
what's what is these people? Who said it? And who praised it in English?
In English.
I need to talk to the people, the praisers.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know what you thought you read.
You know.
What did you believe you read? Because if all these stories came from all these different disciples and stuff like
Mm-hmm.
that, telling their particular story, how did one book come about?
Mm-hmm.
And then how right now, the story that would be told on me would be a lie. They would miss out everything.
Uh-huh.
I'm just telling you because I didn't write it
Nope.
down. So if somebody was to tell my story after I pass, like they did for Tupac and other people telling you the pieces that they know and all that, putting somebody's life together, it's so many pieces that's missing out of that story.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody is telling a story from their perspective. Okay. So I want to know, like we got carvings and mountains and stuff that leaves, it's got carvings that been there before man, and it's got airplanes, and it's got a
Mm.
man written on it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got an airplane.
Right.
So when you just started, I'm sorry, y'all, the infinity sign. We on the infinity. The conversation just
Hey.
followed what we're saying.
Uh-huh.
The infinity sign, that circle of life, because I'm gonna call it that.
Right.
Little loop de loop of life,
Mm-hmm.
loopity loop, my
Right.
darling. You know
Right.
what I mean? That loopity loop of life.
Exactly.
What is in the real life holy field of fields is happening? Because if somebody thought they invented something, but somebody already sketched it, what in the craps of slaps of snaps is happening?
Uh-huh.
Right? And what is alien? What is an alien?
Mm.
What actually is the word?
Ooh.
Who came up with the word and where did they come up
Ooh.
with it from?
Right.
Does it exist?
Mm-hmm.
Why does the word exist? Where did it come from?
Mm-hmm.
These are questions, guys. These are questions.
Oof.
This infinity sign,
Oof.
these are questions to ask yourself,
Mm-hmm.
right? And study yourselves because these are some good
Oh yes,
questions,
very much so.
right? He's talking about in the third dimension, and we're talking about how things. What? Why is baseball three? Why is everything like that?
Hey.
Why is it a little baby on the internet, 3 years old, talking about child? I know back in 1954, we ain't had no chairs like y'all we got now. We had cardboard boxes. I went and looked it up because I'm dumb. I smoke weed. I'm
What?
dumb. I went and looked it up, and that baby was saying what was right. That is how the chairs was. And her mama's just videoing because the little girl is funny. But the whole time, this baby is like, yeah, because when I was here in 1954. But this little baby, when you looked in her eyes, so what is this infinity sign?
Mm.
What how do you program yourself so that you can program yourself? Because we got to now deprogram a lot of
Yep.
stuff that has been Christianity taught to
Mm-hmm.
us, and with somebody that took a book and left pieces out and
Mm-hmm.
gave it to us to benefit their own, whatever, and so they could create the doubt that exists right now. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Uh, who did all of that, and how did that particular book get to America and these other places, and who gave it to who? And if it was written in Hebrew, I know we English, like who translated it to
It's right.
this? Like, I need to talk about these things while we're just going for everything,
Mm-hmm.
right? We just going for everything, and all of this stuff is in your head, which you get to a point where you just start doubting.
Yep.
You start doubting the power within
Mm-hmm.
you.
That's right.
And so I ain't gonna call nothing. I ain't calling no Jesus, Yahweh, nothing. The power that is within
Mm.
you. You start doubting
Mm.
that power because you are so full of actual ASS. You get what I'm saying? You just full of it. You full of all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yep.
You just full of it.
Exactly.
So how do you manifest your own powers that is within you? Because you are connected to the light, the energy of the source of everything. So how do you connect back to it when you full of all of these
Mm,
stories that's missing
mm-hmm.
pieces? How do you connect the dots?
Yep.
And what are the dots? Where the dots at?
Mm.
Shit.
See,
God, where the
see.
dots at?
Mm,
I'm just asking, is the stars the dots? Where the
mm-hmm.
dots? Are we supposed to be connecting these stars? We supposed to be Rubik's cubing these
Mm-hmm.
stars?
Hmm. That's interesting. I'm telling
And then if I Rubik's cube it, what happens? Where am I
you.
going? Do I want to go to the next place so fast? What is happening?
Mm-hmm.
Am I excited? I ain't afraid to die, but I'm not gonna say I'm excited. Yeah, I want to go
Right.
die. No, hell no. I got shit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I got stuff to do
Right.
here. But what I'm saying is, I'm not afraid because I believe in life after
Mm-hmm.
death, right? In whatever form people want to accept
Right.
that in, right? I don't care. You all fighting over saying the same thing. Everybody fighting and saying the
Yep.
same thing. Everybody. Everybody is fighting. Every religion is saying somebody else's religion is wrong, and all of them are
Right.
saying the same thing.
Exactly.
They all saying the same
Mm-hmm.
thing, right? They all are talking about a higher power,
Mm-hmm.
power beyond man's understanding. Everybody talking about the same
Mm-hmm.
thing. Then everybody talking about somebody wrong. How somebody? Shut up. Let him
Exactly.
bump his head on the ground.
Exactly.
You want to bump his head? Let him bump that joint.
Mm-hmm.
You don't live in the desert. Might be a head bumping moment. I
Right.
don't know. Let him get that dot on his
Yeah.
head. You get what I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to say?
When you ride a bike,
If
you
he
fall
want to walk
off.
around and knock on doors and get ignored, let him knock on the dang on
Mm-hmm.
doors. Shoot, nah, I open it sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Fight him in. Like, just leave people alone. Let people do what they need to do to get to their
Yep.
energy so they can get back to their
Mm-hmm.
source,
Yep.
right? We calling it all this stuff. I don't even care if you an atheist, whatever you are. Just do your thing, dog. Leave everybody else
Yep.
alone. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy.
If it ain't your thing, just be cool.
As an atheist, still,
You know what I
you know
mean?
what's crazy? An
Everybody going
atheist
through.
still
Even the
believes.
atheist is going through a
He
higher.
just believes in nothing.
Atheists believe it within themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta remember that they believe they are the source. So they on to something. They
Yes.
just on to it in a
Wait.
different way.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, I just don't. I don't have nothing to knock from
Right.
nobody. However they doing it,
Mm-hmm.
do
Mm-hmm.
it. Do your
Yep.
thing. Just don't be sacrificing kids and all that.
Right.
That ain't no higher power.
Exactly.
That's some flesh
And you
power.
know, it's crazy because
That's called flesh
you know,
power.
when,
Okay? You ain't tapped into no higher power. You just tapped into your
uh-huh,
flesh because in it dwells no good thing.
uh-huh,
That's all. You just gave in to
yep,
flesh. That's all.
yep,
And we're going to just, keep that moving.
yep,
But anyway, I'm going to let you take this floor back.
yeah, man,
Symbols, infinity signs.
it is
We're
interesting.
talking about.
Um, Now, as far as the infinity sign, you have what they call the yin and the yang. Those are two principles. Some people may say it's male and female energy, as it's the two that come together.
Hmm,
Now, yeah,
interesting. So is it? So they're kind of like the sign is kind of like never ending,
never ends.
right? And so you're saying one side is male, one side is female, but they both look the
hmm
same. So you're saying at one point in time you believed that man didn't exist, just one man.
Yeah, because according to, if you look into,
And then one man created man.
because if you look into outer space, what they call outer space anyway, it's dark, and you see a lot of these what
Uh-huh.
they look like eggs. The
Right.
planets look like eggs. So you can say
Right.
we're in a big womb,
Right. So
but
is
we're an
that
egg
why
in the
is that why China and all that stuff got all our water cycle systems where they cipher through our feces to know when COVID is somewhere and that somewhere and what
huh?
disease, because our water When you poop and pee, it tells everything about your DNA. Is that how they
Ah,
know who's where and where? Because think about it, y'all. Let's talk about that. Why you talking about that, right?
wow. I didn't even
Remember
catch
the
that.
water
I forget.
cycle. I mean, what I do for a living. I gotta read, so I know what is happening in each one of the water things. They got sample things in there, so whenever a certain amount of each one of your water places, tanks that services wherever you live has all of these test things inside of it, right? So when you poop
Mm,
and pee and flush your toilet, it goes to that one water source, right? And then they clean it and give your ass that shit back, right? Now, so what I'm saying is, inside of that, there are uh, test researchers and searchers and stuff like that takes the water samples and stuff, and that's how they know when COVID is in a certain area, or uh,
mm,
the flu is ramping up in Texas and such and such city. And that's how they know that, is because the water supply system tells them what diseases, what's going on with people's bodies. Okay. So what I'm
mm,
asking now is, because of that, and things, if everything evaporates up into the air, what happens when sorry y'all, when I used to take my girl pad off during my time and put it in the trash?
uh,
Because in that cycle is eggs, right? We're releasing eggs. Where do they go?
mm,
Where
mm.
does my eggs go when I flush them down the toilet? Because if acid in my stomach can't get rid of them, I don't know. I need to smoke. Let,
Oof.
let me smoke. For
Woo, you
myself.
go. We're gonna be here
Infinity.
until you're gonna be until
Infinity.
infinity for real. Woo.
I'm just saying, a lot of stuff is just like you saying is making sense to me. The way things are just circling back, everything just circles back,
Hmm.
and
Yep.
that means there's no end of a lineage.
Nope.
Because every time you breathe out, the trees absorb something and releases you back out.
Hmm.
So, do
Yep.
you ever die? Is that what people mean by reincarnated?
Hmm.
Because when you pee and poop, that's what make our food.
Hmm.
I'm just wondering.
Mm.
That's what make them vegetables. Everybody, them vegans eat
Yep.
shit.
Yep. That's right.
Shit making vegetables.
Mm. That's
Fertilizer.
something. Hey, that's something. That's right.
I'm
Manure.
just saying,
That's,
it seems like
yep.
everything just recycles your body. Everything that we
Mhm.
do, we pee, whatever we eat, we put it back out, it goes back into the ground some type of way, whether it evaporates in the air or go into the ground.
Mhm.
Whether you get cremated. So why people make such a big thing about people? I don't know. You shouldn't get cremated. You're still going to the dirt.
Right.
Once they bury you in
Right.
the ground, you just going to decay into it. That's all.
Mhm.
I don't know what the difference is. I
That's
don't know.
crazy.
But I mean, I guess I don't know, because I believe I'm going to the next spot. So when this body gone, y'all can have a party
Mhm. Right.
or a festival. I said that on my
Yep.
other stream. Throw a festival. Don't have no funeral for me. They serve no purpose to me. And
No,
I
they
don't
don't.
need you to help me get over, dog.
Mhm.
I already know I'm anchored. You
Mhm.
know? So I don't need no help. I just need
Nope.
y'all to be all right.
Yep.
So go have a party. Because that's what I would
Yep.
have done.
Yep.
If you want to honor me,
That's right. Have a party.
open my
Smile,
whole house,
dance.
open my whole house up.
Mhm.
And everybody in the yard and everywhere just have a party.
Mhm.
Light the
Exactly.
go go. I need JY there.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're gonna do it like that. We ain't gonna waste nobody trying to find a suit and all this other
Right.
stuff. No, everybody
Right.
bring you a tent. Bring you a tent and get lit.
Mhm. That's right.
The only thing I need is the pastor to come and bless the event, bless the party and the food, and go on about your business or stay if you like.
Exactly.
And that's just for y'all, cause I'm good. I just need y'all to be good, cause y'all still here.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yep. Mhm.
Don't worry for me. My daddy up
Right.
there. You don't have to worry about me. I'm good.
Yep. You with your
I
papa.
lived I lived a full life. Been there a lot of places. Did a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's a lot of things I haven't done, but
Yeah.
whenever it's my time, I ain't gonna stop living.
Right.
So one thing, I'm knocking down things one at a time. What they call a
Exactly.
bucket list.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
infinity, infinity.
Mm-hmm.
So why are they making us feel like death should be a fear thing? Why was that created in our brains? How was that created in our brains? When did it become created in our brains?
Mm.
When did we fear not waking back up?
Well, I would say through power. Like certain men wanted power, and in
We was
order,
taught to be afraid. You're saying.
hmm fear
Mhm.
was taught to us. So, as children, notice when I was a child, you had horror films like Friday the 13th, uh,
Mhm. Yeah,
uh,
somebody chop your head
Freddy
off and
Krueger.
they gone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
hmm
what I was gonna say.
And
Mhm.
then you have all these murders, and then you have that show I used to watch called America's Most Wanted, where those
Yeah.
uh,
People dying.
all
You like, I
these,
don't want to
yeah,
die like that. Yeah, so
right.
it's
This is
about
crazy.
okay. And then
Then
like
you have
Bugs Bunny. But see what in the cartoons with the kids though, when they chop the head off, they get back up.
right.
But
hmm
why is it that once we become a certain age, the things that we watch
Yeah,
makes
become
us completely
desensitized.
it makes us feel like we're completely evaporated off the planet,
Because we've become desensitized to violence.
which makes us
So,
run to false gods for
yep.
protection of death,
hmm
something
hmm
that happens to anything that lives.
Yep.
We
Because
have
think
we're
about
afraid of something that happens no matter what.
no matter what.
Nobody can control it,
Nope.
right? People say you control when. I don't believe that, but there are many out there that believe you can control how or when. I mean, you might be able to control how, but I don't think you control when.
Nope.
But what I'm saying is, why do we fear that so much? I fear. I'm gonna tell you what I fear. I fear not actually living while I'm here.
Exactly.
I
If you
fear
just
not
exist,
making the best of this ride while I'm here. You know what I mean? Like,
right?
am I doing
Exactly.
everything I need to do to be able to do what I need to do while I'm down here? That's what I fear. I fear
hmm
not doing everything right,
hmm
and so I fear not living.
That's right.
It's like if I want to jump out of a plane, you know what I mean?
hmm
It's like I got to go do it. I'm scared. I want to go do it. That's why I went and did it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I fear not tapping into my power while I'm here.
Yep.
I wait. You know what I mean? I want to start feeling it now. So I want to
hmm
live. I want to be able to live while I know. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Over 50 years I didn't know.
hmm
And so it makes you want to live now.
Yep.
In a different way. I mean, I've always wanted to live, but I'm saying it's a different type of living. I want to live and love now. There you go.
See.
Before I just wanted to be rich or something like that. Now I want to love. I want to love unconditionally. You know.
hmm
So
And, you
you know
know.
things are changing because I think ancestors sent the code out.
Yep. hmm And the majority of us
Hold
in
on,
the inner city.
I think a signal. I think my cat might be sick. I think a signal.
Oh,
I think a signal went out. I think a signal went out for all of us. What you think? Because everybody
yeah.
doesn't seem like they woke up within the last year and a half. Like we like
hmm
not the walking dead, we the walking alive.
Yep.
and
because you
saying things
see,
differently, but the
Satan
same thing.
Satan has nothing left. Satan has
Well,
nothing, no gas in his tank at all.
he definitely is sick and ants in my kitchen sometimes, and that I went to my window to go open my window, and one of them little bugs they say kill was just sitting right there like that. I was like,
What?
it's just sitting there like, ah. I'm like, come on,
Uh
bug.
oh.
That's
Uh
rude.
oh.
That is so rude. You out here eating everybody fruits and vegetables.
Right. Shame on
That's
you.
rude. That's rude.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You're like an unwanted guest.
Right.
That's like, I was like, that's why old man Cole gonna kill you.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? You're going down in
Mm-hmm.
about another month. Because
Yep.
everybody been asking that question. Do they, are they year round?
Hmm.
And
You
I went
never
and
know.
read up and said, yeah, no, it said they lay eggs just like cicadas. They lay eggs in the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's why my guy, when he came and sprayed a couple weeks ago, he's like, I'm gonna put this stuff in there so them things don't lay no eggs in your ground. So now I know he's the same.
Uh-huh.
Makes sense. I just pay him and make sure stuff kind of stay, not too much. Because I live
Right.
right here with water and a whole fucking forest on the other side. So
Oh
all types
wow.
of deals. When my Instacart get dropped off, if I don't get it right away, oh, they done tore through my bag a couple times.
Oh.
They ate my whole cake one time. I ordered
Oh.
a what you call it, a red velvet with cream cheese. I
Ooh.
ordered that joint. They ripped through it, and I had ordered it from this spot that cut is far away. This grocery store that's all the way out the A. I paid
Oh.
that fee and all that, and they ate through my cake. I was so mad. Ate through my
Oh.
cupcake. My mother's cupcakes. I had to order new cupcakes.
Oh.
Yeah, because the person put it out there, they knocked on the door, and then I left it out there for about 20 minutes because
Oh
I ain't
yeah.
know.
Oh yeah.
I was getting so busy
See.
getting ready for stuff and all that. Oh, them that they tore through it. They ate the rotisserie chicken they got in one of them.
Dang.
I mean, now
Ooh.
Instacart gave money back, but you have a car. 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 I'm so sorry. You have a car. I'm so sorry. I'm on live stream right now, sis. So I'm gonna have to give you a call back. You hear me? Hear me? You want to join the stream with me and Tech? Can't hear nothing. Hey y'all, welcome, 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 my girl.
What's happening? What's happening, sister?
I don't know. Can y'all see her?
I see her curly hair. What's
I
up,
could get
Curly?
her on here to do a poem for us one night, y'all. See,
Hey,
I
what's
need
up, Curly?
nothing you said. I know you can't hear me. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna text her the link and maybe she could join in on some of this good combo that Tefton got started. Um,
Yeah.
so back to the infinity.
Yeah. So now, once, like I said, the yin and the yang.
Hmm.
Some people say it's the male and the female, right?
Okay, what do you say?
Now, I think it's just two different energies. I don't know if it's male or female, man and woman, but it's two
You
different
don't think
energies
it's
that
one energy? You believe it's two different. The sign, the
two,
symbol of it. You
yeah.
believe it's
But I
okay.
do think, but part of me does think it started with one. And I think it was
Where did
just a
that
start.
symbol come from?
Hmm.
In the carvings, where?
Ah, that's a good question. I have yet to figure out where that particular symbol came
Let's
from.
see.
Back in Check that out.
All right, guys, let's get this on up. Oh shoot, this not. All right, y'all. Let me share screen. Interesting. Can you see it? Did my screen come up,
Mhm.
guys? All right. The modern infinity symbol was introduced to mathematics by English mathematician John Wallis in 1655. Through its exact origin is debated.
Huh.
So some black person did it. Okay. Possibly deriving from a stylized, I don't know what that word is, lemniscate, the last letter of the Greek alphabet, or even a figure of the Ouroboros serpent biting its tail. Before Wallace, the concept of infinity was explored philosophically, and various cultures used other symbols to represent endlessness, such as the Ouroboros, Celtic knots, and the endless knot in Buddhism and Hinduism. Okay, so really, it gave us the story
Uh-huh.
behind it. But what created that symbol to make you make it that? Where did you get it from? The modern,
Right.
you know, it says its exact origin is
Yeah, right?
debated. So
Nobody knows.
nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, okay. Well, lets me know I'm not in this alone. All right. Well, let's finish. We know that it's a simple. It started being used
Five.
in 1655 for symbolization, and we know that everything that things like that comes about, we know that it serves a purpose, right? It has some type of historical origin that man probably just don't know or didn't realize, or did somebody put it on the wall and they ain't figured it out, or whatever the case is. It started. They have it. We could track, and it does say what you said, Buddhism and Hinduism. So stop sharing screen. All right, and it's a mathematical sound, and it symbolizes endlessness. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I wanted to say, to me, it looks like, how our brain, that little thing in our, that into whatever that thing is in our brain, that thing that they said we only use 10% or whatever.
Right. Uh-huh.
That thing looks like that. What's that part of the brain? Let me see if I can pull that up. So that's why I always thought it came from a part in our head. But let me see. Um, I'm gonna see if I can say the area. It'll tell me what I'm saying. What's the part of the brain called? What is it called, baby? What is it called? The medial lumbalicus. Okay, so hold on. And that name is similar to what we just was reading and I couldn't pronounce, but I'm gonna share screen. All right, y'all. So remember, the name of this podcast is we're talking, growing, and learning together.
Uh-huh.
All right. So I'm gonna share screen for this. Um, and this is what is called the medial whatever, but I want to see an image. So I remembered, see that part right there. You see it right here, guys?
Yeah. Oh,
Right
okay. I see. Mm-hmm.
there. That's where I
Yep.
always thought it came from. You see what I'm saying? That's what I always thought it
Right.
came from. So tonight I just learned that that's not where it came from. It's some other type of symbol. But if you notice, the brain has a
Uh-huh.
lot of areas that has that symbol inside of it. Okay. All right.
Yep.
Anyway,
Interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, see? Hey. So see the things you know and the things
Nice.
I know, and we put them together
Put them together.
and stuff start making
Yep.
some type of sense, some type of way. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Why not?
Yep.
All right, y'all. We still
Hmm.
don't know, but we know
Yeah.
that we don't know.
Right.
Y'all know? All right.
So
Okay. Flip it back
other
over.
things to figure out.
That's interesting. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Uh-huh.
Was that interesting for you? Did you even remember that
Hmm.
part when you were in science? I was always fascinated with the brain,
Actually,
so that's what
no,
made me
I didn't. I didn't remember that.
I was
I did
always
not remember that.
fascinated with that the brain operated. I'm always fascinated by how when I meet somebody, I can just already know their character, what they're going. You know what I mean? I watch their body language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Technical difficulties, guys. Um, but anyway, yes, I've always been very fascinated with our brains, the human brain, and how
Uh-huh.
no matter what, that's why I'm fascinated with the MetaQuest, the video game. How it can you can literally put it on and get on one of those roller coasters, and your stomach falls and drop just like you was on a roller coaster, and you're sitting right
What?
there in your bed or in a chair.
Hmm.
It literally, you literally, anyone that plays video games will tell you that's playing these modern ones where you put them on your head. There's all types of beautiful stuff
Oh
that you can,
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah. I
when
had put
you
one
move
on before, man.
and
That's
stuff
scary.
and you're inside of those, like when I'm shooting and stuff like that, it feels my mind is absorbing that this is really happening. That's why they have
Mm.
so much controversy about kids using
Yep.
it. And
'Cause
that
it
is the part
desensitizes
that
them.
fascinates
Mm-hmm.
me, that it something can tell my body, my brain can tell my body something that's not happening. And
Mm-hmm.
henceforth why I was very excited about that part in science. I love the brain. But anyway, I digress.
Hey,
I don't want to stop on
hey. But see, like, we have the right. Like, let's go back to the brain because it's two parts. You see, you got the right side and the left side. Everything. I won't say everything, but most of the things that we have two arms, two legs. Men have two balls. So you know, um, women have two breasts, men have breasts, nipples. So it's always a pair. So like I said, yin yang comes together. So,
it.
but
Interesting.
I think everything started with just a thought. Whoever thought about it. There's a saying that says, "I think, therefore I am." But
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff that says
yeah.
a lot of things that
Mm-hmm.
leaves your mind moving.
Mm-hmm.
Even things like when you look at the female's anatomy, right? And
Mm-hmm.
what our pleasure part, that little part over top of that hole, uh,
Mm-hmm.
what it really resembles and what it is. It's a penis. It's
That's
a
right.
in. It's a pushed in penis.
Mm-hmm.
So at one point in time, did we not need men to recreate?
That's right. You didn't.
Did we? I mean, it's just a question. I'm wondering. You know what I
Well.
mean? Like, because that's the pleasure part. And think about the male's penis, how pleasurable y'all are, y'all penis is. How y'all just the
Mm-hmm.
touch is just so sensitive. And it's just like our clit. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And then we the ones with the milk and all of that stuff. So it's just
Yeah.
really weird. It's just something that that you just think about. And we carry certain amounts of chromosomes, you know,
Yep.
already as females. So all of that is interesting to my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea where it's going, but it's just interesting.
Yeah. Right. Exactly. But you know, and going deeper on the word falling, like I said, we fell. Like in movies, um, or TV shows, people will say, "Oh, I think I'm falling in love with you," and
Yeah.
everything revolves around falling. And then in music, everything is down. Well, it started that way in the early '90s with
Did we
the
fail
song.
or did we fall?
I don't. That's a good. You see,
That's a, I'm sorry, y'all.
it's so.
I gotta
I
work with
know.
it. That's why my teacher said I asked too many questions. Did we
Hey,
fail or did we fall? Because
we
those are two
fall.
different things. Because
Right.
one is a present tense and one is a past.
Hmm. So
Um. Ah.
I don't know if we're going by what quote unquote about the religious world say.
It said
Uh,
fail.
fail.
Yeah.
So.
So it said that we didn't fall, we failed.
Hmm.
So the reason why I'm asking that is that could mean so many things coming from a
Yeah.
human.
Hmm.
Um, did we fail to fall? Did fail can be failure? Did I mean like I don't I mean
Hey, fail. Hey, because if you
I'm just
fail, your grades fail. Hey.
yeah, because fail like you spelled it this
Ooh.
way that made it this interpretation. Did it
Oh.
mean did we fail
Ooh.
to fall? Did we fail
Mm.
so we fail?
Hmm.
Did we fail so we
See.
fall? Like I don't know.
Hmm. Right.
Does it mean we lost something and so we went down for the count?
Mm.
I don't know. I'm just asking somebody who
Hey.
knows. Answer the question. Let me know.
Mm-mm. Mm.
Smart me up. Smart me up. Because I need to
Woo.
understand
That is
who
beautiful.
said the word
That
was
is
F-E-L-L
beautiful.
and not F-A-I-L. With like who
Hmm.
said it was F-A-L? Is it fall? Because you can read different variations of different books and it says a whole bunch of strange
Exactly.
words all the way around. But
Hmm.
words are powerful. So you should left them where they were instead of
Hmm.
trying to interpret them. Because
Exactly.
it's like sometimes it says, "Love thy mother," right? That's just simple.
Hmm.
People make so much of no. It said if your no, it ain't say that. It didn't put an if on it. I promise you it did.
Right.
If it did, I would not
Right.
know mine.
See? Right.
Okay, so hey, that's a lie. It did not.
Mhm.
So just do that. Like stop
Yep.
making parts that's simple hard. Most things are
Right.
just they say, if somebody kill somebody, they going to hell. The Bible says it's a time to kill. Now, I don't know when they did it, it was a
Hey.
time, but if you did it, it was a time. I don't know. Whatever the reason is or whatever, like, you know what I mean?
Because think about it. Even in the Bible, they say all the saints that became saints were once sinners, and they were
Yeah.
sinning like a motherfucker.
But just think, I'm supposed to sit here and watch somebody come in and kill my child because I'm not supposed to kill them. I'm going to go to hell.
Right.
No, no, that makes no sense. I don't
No.
think my God would have gave me hands and feet and power and the thought to punch somebody or shoot somebody if he didn't need me to use it when I needed it.
Exactly.
You get what I'm trying to say? That's like we could
Hmm.
plant food and eat.
Hmm.
Our hands are made for all types of things, protection and feeding us.
Hmm.
Think about it. It's for protection and feeding us.
Hmm.
Okay?
Yep.
It blocks the sun. It does, you know what I mean? It can block punches. It can block, well, you know what I mean? It can throw some. I don't think he would have gave us a rotator cuff that rolls like this. We need me to throw something. You know what I mean?
Hey.
But
Mm.
protect myself. He knew it was
Exactly.
animals here. He knew it was animals here. So my point is, I had to eat them every top of the whatever however they used to do it back then. Take it up for sacrifice. beginning of the year, whatever they made up. But whatever. My point I'm making is, did we fall? Did we fail? Did we fail? Did we FELL, or did we FALL?
Ooh. Ooh.
Because that's, I mean, I need to
Hey,
break,
hey.
I want to start breaking stuff down.
Ooh.
Let's break
Yeah.
it down. Bring it down to these kindergarten brains like
Right.
mine. And this kindergarten brain needs it broken down. Did we
And,
FAIL and somebody put FELL because that's how they wanted to
right. And
understand?
let's look at
Did we fail?
frequencies.
Did man
Hmm.
fail?
Let's look at frequencies and music. Now, my dad listened
Yeah,
to 30s and 40s music. Now, in the
simple,
30s, 40s, and 50s,
simple.
people were dancing to different frequencies of music. They were dancing fast. They're doing the jitterbug.
Yep, and they were having a lot of sex, and they were making love,
Hmm.
and they thought you think about it, people were genuinely in their hearts in love with another person
Yes.
back then. They would be in love and devoted and
Hmm.
all of these things out of these connections, like you was just saying, these energies, because the music dictate
Yep.
the atmosphere all the time. Just like when rap music really started popping, men stopped respecting
Yep.
women.
They did.
You get what I'm saying? They became bees and hoes. At one
Hmm.
point in time, men wouldn't have said that. Only time you say that to a woman is when things got so heated or something happened really
Hmm.
bad, right? And you dad gonna show up putting it in a song and calling them that every
Nope.
second. You get what
Nope.
I'm saying? Making pretty of it.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say? But my point is, once the music came out, the music said you can. The frequency of that music said that was okay to disrespect your
You
creator.
see?
So think about the symbol of that. When you start disrespecting the woman, the thing that creates all man, when you start disrespecting the creator,
Hmm.
right? Then it's comfortable to disrespect the
Hmm.
creator.
Yeah.
You hear what I just said? Did you hear what I
Well,
disrespecting the creator? Then it's easy to disrespect the creator,
creator.
right?
That's right.
Because you can't even respect the thing that brings you out. So how can you
Right.
respect something that you can't even see?
Right.
Okay.
Yep. And then
So
yep. And you're
once they
degrading it.
started disrespecting creators, the creators of life, then the disrespect for all power took
Yep.
place, and
Hmm.
void was over the earth. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? And all of
Mhm.
it was a tricky thing. Make it feel, make them fear, and then give them something to make them feel good, but dictate how their feel good is. And once they realize that certain cultures, for the sake of this podcast, certain cultures, okay,
Uh-huh.
uh, were making things happen just by singing.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, let's talk
Yeah.
about them railroads. So people couldn't even read and write, but they could sing energy into the atmosphere that filled
Yes.
people and moved you and made you
Yep.
just all inside. And you get what I'm trying to say? Just
Hmm.
by singing. Have you ever sat and like heard, just like listen to Jennifer Hudson in your ear or something when she just singing, or Alicia
Yes.
Keys, or one of them singers,
Mhm.
like singers, you know what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Whitney Houston,
Mhm. Oh,
just hear them,
Whitney.
just hear them.
Woo.
They are out of themselves when they sing.
Mm-hmm.
They have come out of this body and has entered the atmosphere that is able to tap all the spirits that are connected to that particular spirit
Mm-hmm.
that's already connected to it, right?
Because
So it
notice.
just makes you move, it makes you
Mm-hmm.
groove, and it just makes you
Mm-hmm.
feel good inside, and it taps that happy place in you. And it
Yep.
makes you want to have it more and more and more and more and more, because in the body dwells no good thing, right? Because it's flesh, right? So if you give me something to make
Right.
me feel good, I want to die off of it. Because why? Because the little pieces that we can pick up from these books that's left says what? We can all contest to this. Anything you do in abundance, they say is a sin, but anything you do is something that sets you, is the same thing that'll kill you, right?
Yep. Hmm.
So why do you go to hell if you smoke or drink, right? Because you're gonna be sick here. You the hell gonna take place here. You made that the sin, and that sin takes care of itself while it's here, right? You have
Hmm.
cirrhosis of the liver. You go through all types of situations, high blood pressure. You go out there and put that dingaling or that coochie in all the places. You come up with things, and then you got to live with
Hmm.
that until it kill you. And it's just, you get what I'm trying to say? So it takes care of itself.
Yep.
It takes care of itself, right? Now, so if that's the case, everything is taking care of itself or whatever. Now, this spirit, though, this spirit longs for something else, right? That's why you could be a billionaire and not happy,
That's right.
because the spirit is not happy. It needs the connection. So it gets false prophet connections through false idols like music,
Mm.
uh,
Yeah.
Buddhas,
Mm.
yeah, I said it, uh, 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 scarves and sand and water and animals and all these
Mm.
things people ravish and put as gods. You get what I'm saying? Or some type of
Hmm.
higher energy or whatever, right? And the
Yep.
reason why they put those symbols as high energy, and for whatever reasons, that 9 times out of 10, those symbolizations that they put them in is a symbolization of where their origin is, right?
Hmm.
So you got a lot of Hawaiians and stuff like that. They got a lot of symbolizations of water, right? So you get what I'm
Hmm.
saying? People set up in their brain something to try to tap into that energy. And somebody told somebody over there that told somebody over there that if you do this, and them black people, I'm sorry, y'all, I forgot, my bad, delete that. These melanated people
Okay.
are
Okay.
singing, and all the grass and all the vegetables grow. They just be singing. What
Mhm.
they be singing?
It's a
Well,
frequency.
standing on the mountain
Mhm.
over the hills and
Yeah.
everywhere you go, tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ. They just start singing. And people can say
Hey,
they don't like Jesus, they can play all these religions, but I don't care what nobody say. When you say Jesus, I don't care who you are. Something sheds up in your
yes,
bones.
yes,
It's
yes, it
something
does.
about the name. Something
Then-
about that name, Jesus. It's something about that name. So just give
That's
it the
right.
respect. Just be
Bet that it has.
respectful.
Exactly.
Everybody be respectful, because I don't care who you are. You could be a person of hell or whatever. I've been around some family members that don't believe in all of that, and I come in there out of church, say Jesus, and everybody put their drinks down and everything. They don't even notice they did it. So you're not going to sit up here and tell me that
Mm,
name ain't got some power
ain't
in it. It
powerful.
has power in it.
Exactly.
There's power in the name. There's
Mhm.
power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. Hey, say what it say, dog. Now listen, I wasn't there, you weren't there, we weren't there. Somebody wrote some stuff down. But right now, I
Right.
don't care who you are. If you ever listen to this stream, I want you to just say Jesus, real powerful. And you tell me you don't feel something. And then
Exactly.
after that, I want you to say John, real powerful, and tell me if you feel something. Let's just say some names so you can see the difference in what it feels like when you say the
Mhm.
name Jesus. Something sheds up. That's what them old people who couldn't even read and write and all that stuff was talking about, dog. That's what they were talking about.
Mhm. Exactly.
And they didn't have any idols to worship because they were slaves and they had nothing. So they
Hmm.
couldn't get a Buddha. In the sand, everything was taken from them.
Yep.
So guess what? The creator said, no problem. No problem. No problem. Y'all gave it a name and called it the Holy Ghost. But he said, no problem. You'll know my people. You get what I'm saying? You
Mm-hmm.
don't even worry about it because I'll speak to you. I'll talk to you. You get what I'm saying? You'll know. You ain't got to worry about it. You'll know that you know that you know. You get what I'm saying? Don't even worry
Mm-hmm.
about nothing. Don't be worried about it.
That's right.
We gonna be all right. We gonna be all
Hey,
right. If you hear me, I'm tell you, we gonna be all right because
you're
they not
right.
like us.
Hey,
They not like us. You feel what I'm saying? So
that's
don't
right.
be worried about that. You go in on, you gonna get beat up because I told you because you failed. You failed to earth. So therefore, you little gods, you failed to earth. Yeah, you fell down here with this joint. You fell down here with them. That's why you the alien. And they jumped now.
Ah,
Now they calling you aliens of a different thing. But the alien you are is this is your land. This is yours. It was
mm-hmm.
always yours, but you failed. You
That's right.
failed. You failed to
Mm-hmm.
earth, which means you fell victim to earth circumstances. You fell victim. You fell into a trap that was down here, the serpent that was down here. You fell into it and let your flesh get caught up. You fell to earth. So I
Mm-hmm.
sent my son so that you may have life more abundantly.
That's right.
All of this makes sense. Read it in
Mm-hmm.
your own way. Read your
Yep.
own book. It'll say the same thing, just in a different language.
Translation. Yep.
Okay? So all I'm saying is, y'all, let's just make sense of the simple things. The simple things. You know what I mean? The sun. You're
Yep.
not gonna tell me when you feel bad and you go outside and the sun is shining that you don't feel better, no matter what's wrong with you. You can't
That's
tell me
right.
that doesn't happen. And
Yep.
ladies, us over 50, let them bald spots shine. Go out on your patio and let that sun hit that bald spot. Mine and came back. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all, dog. That sun, man. That sun, that same thing they blocking.
With all the
That's
clouds,
the
the clouds
symbol.
ain't even real. Clouds
That's
is
the
man made.
symbol. That's the symbols. But think about it, y'all. If they polluting the oceans and the water reflects, the sky is reflecting something from off the ocean. Are we actually looking at what's in the sky, or are we looking at what our oceans look like?
Mm,
How do we really look at that?
you know,
Because I'm
but they
trying to figure
always.
it out. Because we showed up tearing the
Mm,
water up.
yep. Yep. But all them
Can't
chemicals.
even reach
Think
the
about what you
stars.
said
We
when we
can't even
poop
reach
and
the
pee. Look
stars.
at what we're
So
eating. Look at the foods that we're eating. All them processed foods that's
yeah,
going into
we
the
can't even
water.
reach the stars, y'all. We can't even reach the stars.
We can't.
So what I'm trying to say is, you can't even you can see them and can't reach them, right?
You want to know why? Like I said,
But they
well,
want to tell us they went out of space, but you ain't touched a star.
nope,
Naming
never.
stuff that you don't even know what it is. It might not even be a star. It might be aliens sitting up there looking at you. You don't know what it is. So my
Hmm.
point is, we can't reach the stars, and we can't reach the center of the earth. So how do we know what we supposed to know that we don't know that we know?
And they're claiming that there's an ice wall
Every
beyond
time
Antarctica.
somebody leaves a trace, it's always a group of uh, mutated earthlings that sets forth destruction for that energy source not to go back into itself while it's here. It does not want that energy to walk the earth that is theirs. They do not want the gods to walk the earth that is theirs,
That's
right?
right.
Because we fail. So once
Hmm.
we fail, yeah, when you fall, if you go to a job interview and you fail to secure that position, someone else gets it, right? Now that
Hmm.
someone else probably not even qualified. They might have a complexion
Right.
for protection. It could be a whole bunch
Mhm.
of other different reasons, but for real, you would have done the best job.
Yep.
But you failed to deliver your delivery for
Yep.
whatever reasons. You knew you was a melanated person, so you knew you should have talked with a higher voice, or did, or
Ain't that
made up a rhyme
right?
a laugh or made them feel comfortable or act extra shy, whatever you needed to do to secure the
Right.
relationship. You didn't do your due diligence to get what you needed to get
Right.
out of that. So someone else
Exactly.
took your spot and they probably weren't even qualified. Right. And when
Emphasis.
they get
Yep.
in it, if you notice, a lot of times that happens when that person gets in it, that job opens back up in 90 days and they say that person came in and tore up some stuff, didn't
Yep.
know what they were doing, and everything is messed up, right? So now
Mm-hmm.
because you failed the first time, man, you gotta go. Now they might call you again. Say you was the second
Yep.
runner up. Are you available now? That's how I got the job I had just got. So what I'm saying is, and then you come and then you do this spectacular job because that was already you were supposed to already been there and done that, so you could be moving to the next thing.
Mm-hmm.
But you failed to deliver your interview, right? So
Yep.
someone else, some creep jumped in. Some
Mm-hmm.
creep
That's right.
said, "At least I got the complexion for the connection, so I'm gonna just use that." Some creep jumped in and played their game to whatever they needed to do to win, and you lost,
Yep.
right? And when you lose, someone always steps in. Life goes on.
Mm-hmm.
One tree falls, another one grows,
Exactly.
right? So did we fail, or did we FELL, or did we FAIL? And who are
Yeah.
we? And what are we?
Right.
And if we
Mm-hmm.
fail, we've been falling.
Mm-hmm.
We have been falling.
Yep.
We fail and falling if it's us.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
we are I think this thing when I say everybody is tapped in, I think that whole infinity thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know, when they say walking dead, I think that bloodline, that spirit bloodline, my dad, my grandma, my did my you know what I mean? They rising up.
Mm-hmm.
They
They're
rising
talking through
up
you.
and they rising up and they are together in unity again. And remember,
Mm-hmm.
we are. That's why everybody say one black people, all black people know each other. I mean to say that word again. All melanated people know each other. It's kind of true. We are all
Yep.
related. You get what I'm
Yep.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
the thing is, the connection is there and things are happening and connections are being made. And the only way to happen is to have to do it is through our spirit because we are we are warped. We
Mm-hmm.
can't hear ourselves from our cell phones. Let's more sit down and listen to birds chirp and maybe tap into something. We sure enough can't get that done.
Mm-hmm.
So our ancestors about 10 years ago, I think, tapped into something. Y'all, I think they tapped into something with this infinity thing, and they start rising back up, and we start seeing warriors die, like people just dying. You just be like every time you turn around, your favorite person was dying, right? And so I think
Right.
it's to prepare because we've been trying all types of things to unify. We
Yep.
can't talk it. We can't get rich enough. We can't get poor enough. We can't get anything to unify again, right? And every
Mm-hmm.
time we about to start unifying, the enemy throws another jab, right?
Yep.
So we start
Mm-hmm.
unifying, and all of a sudden, a particular area on the map gets flooded with people from all over the map, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now those people start fighting for the same things that you have been persecuted and fighting for in this
Yep.
same land, right? And then now you, because of who you are, this planet, so which means you're humble, you're peaceful, you're joyful, you're everything, you're a giver. You get what I'm saying? You're a giver of life. You can't help it. It's part of your makeup. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you start seeing that and interject yourselves and now take your focus again off of the mission. Not understanding the way to help anybody is to first help yourself and get on one accord with your own. Okay? Let's get our kids off of fentanyl. You worried about them
Yes.
messing with each other same sex. How about you get them something in them that makes them understand who they are and what kind of power they have? Let's work on
Yep.
that. Let's work on that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
Yep.
stop judging them.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stop hollering, when you see him on the block, you know what I mean? All the negative stuff I used to say. Let's just stop. You get what I'm saying? Let's show them
Right.
something different.
Mm-hmm.
Let's rise up in love. That same thing that we show every other species on the planet,
Mm-hmm.
every other human species on the planet but each other. If we have to unify. And so I think our ancestors and God, they done woke up. And now
Mm-hmm.
everything in you moving in a direction they tell you to, even when you don't want to. Sometimes I look in the mirror and sometimes I look in the mirror and look at my eyes and I feel like it's not me.
Me too.
So I know something that took place. I feel different.
Mm-hmm.
I feel different and the same at the same time. And the different I can't control.
Right.
I know stuff I ain't never read.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So something else is taking place. And I'm just like, okay, at this point, the physical me said, all right, dog, whatever. And the spiritual me said, okay, it's time. All right. So I'm just on board. I mean, I ain't got no choice. I ain't got no, everything I think and move and say and everything is moving in a direction. So they tapped in. I'm in.
Okay.
Can't tap back out.
Right.
So I'm glad about the infinity sign. I'm glad whoever left that symbol for us to understand it, that eventually that we'll start breaking this thing
Breaking
down
it
so we
down.
can get
Yeah.
to the nitty and gritty of all of
Mm-hmm.
it. You get what I'm saying? Man, and I'm glad that you brought it up and we was able
Yes.
to equate it to the pieces in the brain.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the part of the brain that they say is connected to the spirit. That's how the body,
Yep.
that's where you sleep at, your dreams, all of that. And it's like an infinity side. I always thought that was interesting when I was in school. That's why I couldn't remember the name of it, but I
Wow.
remember that exists. And that's why I always thought the symbol came from our brains.
Interesting. Mm.
Because our brains was in so many pieces, like it just keep going and going
Right.
and going.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
keeps growing and absorbing more knowledge. And if the body didn't die, the brain would just keep going and going and growing
Yeah.
and absorbing more and more and more and more knowledge. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
So I just figured that's what the infinity sign was really the symbolization of the new. I mean the what you want to call it, like the what's the part of the computer that makes the whole computer without it don't got
Uh,
that part of
the
the
motherboard.
yeah, it's like the motherboard of the body.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? And so that motherboard of that body, it gets its energy from the sun.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
If you are of this world, if you are of this sun, then that sun gives you energy. If you are not of this sun, okay, then this sun will kill you
That's right.
because this sun only gives energy to life.
That's right. To melanated
It
people.
doesn't give energy to
Nope.
it doesn't give energy to death. It gives energy to life. And energy and life are the same thing. So the life that's here, it gives energy to retain and remain that life form. But darkness wants to kill that light form.
Mm-hmm.
So light is killing darkness.
Yep. It sure is.
And we get more daylight than night now.
Mm-hmm.
And they are pissed and putting films in the air to block the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And we crazy because we can't get no energy.
Right. See.
They put rules. They say you can't cuss on the beach. Symbols, guys. This is what I
What?
mean by
You
all
can't
the
cuss on the
symbols. Pay
beach.
attention to the symbols. All the beaches there, right? Everywhere where we would go to enjoy, where we get all that. Why do we like to go somewhere by the water? Most of us don't want to get in the water, especially on this side. Once you went on the other side of the water, you don't even get in this water over here. But what I'm saying is, why do they make it so anywhere that we own property where it was ours by that water, they took it. They flooded it. Some of it is underwater. Anywhere where we was able to absorb direct
Like, that's right.
sunlight, they took it
Uh-huh.
and gentrified it and snatched it. Every culture did it. Every
Yep.
culture, everywhere over the globe did it. Everywhere where we were to absorb natural sunlight, they took
Hmm.
it and made so all of those places now are not with melanated people. Those places are owned and operated by non-melanated people.
Yep.
So, and then they make it very expensive for melanated people to come back to their land
Uh,
and just to absorb that sunlight. And they make it so expensive. So, if some of you work hard and be able to get up here enough, you can have some of this sunlight. Okay? You can have some. And I'm make sure you're not gonna have much. And that I can maybe make some get some, cheap labor off of you and lock you up
ah.
while you trying to absorb the sun.
Mm-hmm.
I can't let you keep absorbing this sun. So let me put these rules in place to make sure a lot of y'all don't absorb that sun. But I act like you can. So you can spend your money. And after you pay for your hotel and your rent and you pay your car and you get down here and stuff, I'm gonna lock you up. So you're still not gonna get your sun.
Nope.
So I'm gonna put this cuss stuff up. Because y'all melanated people don't know how to control y'all tongue after y'all get inebriated.
Ah.
So I'm gonna put these curse things up, no profanity, and jaywalking gets locked up now.
Wow.
Y'all city folks love jaywalking. Most of
Mm-hmm.
y'all are
Sure do.
melanated. So now I know you don't even want to come here. So now you're not here, and it's just us. It's just us and the newbie us. The ones he trying to send away now. But it's just us here now. Us absorbing the sun, and it's killing us. Put a little cloud on it, just a little.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And when you put the cloud in, what happens? You putting the clouds up, so what's happening? The fish are coming in.
Yep. Sharks coming in biting your ass. Yep.
Everything coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since you moved us from the water and the sun, you can't even comfortably swim there.
Exactly. Nowhere safe for them.
Nowhere is safe for you.
That's
You go places and alligators come up on the swampland and bite and pull your kids into the water.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can't go anywhere where the sunbeams as well.
That's right. Ain't that something?
You
That's
done knocked
crazy.
us out, and now that joint had become a danger zone for you. You get tsunamis while you're there.
Mm-hmm.
You get all types of hailstorms and winds and all types of floods and yeah, fires, and we catch on fire, the
Mm-hmm.
holy,
You know.
you get what I'm
You
saying? You
know.
getting fires and everywhere you said we was occupying, and you came and decided we was getting too much sun because we was doing too many intelligent things. You come and
Mm-hmm.
take it over. You took it. You got it now. We move. You punked us up, locked us up, whatever we go. You got it. Now you can't sustain it because the same sun said, I shine for mine.
Hey, exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
and if mine not down there, I'm wreaking havoc. Where are my kids?
And no,
Where are my kids?
hey,
Where my kids at? Oh, you playing with me? Oh,
and
okay, okay. You know what? Instead of this, you know what? Because remember, my kids, that's Mother Nature. My kids, my
mm,
kids, my kids. Where are my kids at, y'all? Oh, y'all keep playing with me. Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Instead of just a tornado, I'm gonna throw fire in it now.
right,
They ain't never saw that. Throw that in there. Where my kids at?
right,
Where are my kids?
mm-hmm,
They was here.
mm-hmm,
Where my kids?
mm-hmm,
I can't see my kids. And everywhere where my kids are, the destruction doesn't take place.
right, right,
Because I can see my kids. Now, what's happening is I'm fighting for my kids to still see them. Because you keep putting stuff in the air.
hey,
Now I can't. I know where they at though, because I know ain't none of them right there. I didn't tore all that up. I know they ain't okay. Texas. Where are my kids at? Where my kids? How y'all take this whole state? This is my
That's
kid.
crazy.
This is where they supposed to make sure them little people over there got some power too. So you, what you do? Where's my kid? Oh, okay, okay. Y'all keep playing with me.
Hmm.
Y'all keep playing
And
with
you
me.
know what they
Keep playing
did?
with me.
You know what they did in
Burn that
Atlanta?
shit up.
You know what they did to Atlanta?
Burn that shit up.
Hmm. Back in what was it?
Burn that shit everywhere. Everywhere.
Hmm.
Okay? That's why I told you. You talking about I'm coming to Florida. I'm not coming to Florida. Too many of them down there now running it. Nope. I'm trying to stay away from. I'm ready to get away from here now. I'm ready to go. No problem. Fleety from the city in the latter days is what
Yes,
it said. Okay,
yes.
no problem. All right, ancestors, I hear you. You ain't got to tell me 17, 20 times. You see where I'm buying my land at.
Hmm.
So you get what I'm trying to say? I'm getting okay, no problem.
Look at what they did.
Remote worker.
Do you know what they did in 1981 for the Atlanta child murders? What happened was,
Listen,
yeah, because see, what happened
go
was
ahead.
they killed those boys, those black boys in Atlanta, and when they found them with the top of their penises cut off. Next thing you know,
Wow.
melatonin was on the rise.
Yeah. Melatonin. I already said our blood, the blood banks,
Yes, blood
Lamport and
banks. Yep.
Quest. Yep, neither one of those are American
I said,
banks.
man, when
So
I
why is
said,
our
oh
blood
my
going to other
god,
countries? Why is our stuff going to other countries? Why is
oh
our main
my
two bank only
god.
banks another country's origin? It's weird to me, but okay.
Hmm,
But anyway, you go to the doctor and pee, and what is all of that? Like, what is
that
this?
is crazy,
Give me my pee back.
and nobody's
You don't even need
picking
all
up on that. I was like, oh,
I'm just trying to say. So, we been people been hollering about the such and such people doing something to us, baby. You need to just cut it out. It is not the such and such people. It's them.
yep.
It's them. People say who them is. It's them. Everything but you. Them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's who them is. Everything but you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what I'm saying is, we got false prophets out here.
Yep.
Okay. We got false prophets, guys. So y'all got to pay attention to this infinity sign. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Okay. Because the infinity sign is gangster. I mean, the gentrification is taking place. Some of it was purposefully done to create a specific being and put them in the starlight, lead a people astray.
Yep.
Yeah. Symbols.
Mm-hmm.
We started seeing real top flight people fall flaws extorted, and locked up. Extorted and locked up. Okay? The same people that funded black colleges.
Oops.
The same people that built community centers in melanated areas.
Mm-hmm.
The same people that created uh, media
Mm-hmm.
platforms
You have a car.
for
You
others
have a car.
to be
You have
able
a
to
car. You have a car. You have
for
a car.
others to be
You
able
have a
to
car. You have
what
a
is going
car.
on?
You have a car.
I am still streaming the platforms that for others to be able to do what they are even able to do today. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Um for people who have pulled hundreds of thousands of their own up on their way up. Okay? You turn your back on them because of their thorns.
Yep.
As a sister or a brother to them, you jump on the bandwagon of every negative thing a person has to say about them. You eat it up and you repost it and you repost it. And now they look like the gremlin of all gremlin, bimblins, and timlins, and they just been doing the same thing everybody been doing in that bracket. Right? And we don't take them. If my child does something bad, I don't need somebody else to come and discipline my kid. It's my job to discipline my kid. And nobody needs to, I'm not going to parade my kids' discipline up to the world to see. But I will discipline them. Henceforth, what I'm talking about. We don't need y'all to discipline our people for anything that they're doing that you're saying they're doing to us. We don't need your discipline. We don't like your discipline. Because your discipline stopped the whole television station from being bought. And mean mugged and uglied up a person to people who technically don't know the person and hadn't done nothing to them. Me personally, I met that person, one of those people, and personally, and that person was that person definitely is a character, right? However, the work speaks for itself. What the person has done. I know my son went to college off of him. I'm sure most of y'all's, right? But we chastise and went against our own because they told us to. Them and they. Anything that ain't you. Anybody that wants to know what I'm saying, they are. Them and they. Anything that ain't melanated
That's
like
right.
you. Okay? And you put them up on screens and you already know our self miserable behinds, because we're miserable within ourselves. We take it and eat it up. I told you. I knew it. I know that person was doing that, because when that person was doing, and you jump on the bandwagon and you tear that person down, and now all of the TV stations are about to go down. Why? Because you stopped that one big deal that them black bankers was going to come back and do again. And you took all of our leaders out of the game. And now you looking back for them. But nah, you made them rapists, and they done raped them people so long ago. And if you go to the hotel at 2 a.m. and that person calls you and you already know they got a thing, and you went there with a short dress on, you expected to get your food taken. Cut it out. Me too, hoes. Okay? Let my man go.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's trafficking you. Am I trafficking you when you come to my establishment that is known to be the sex paid of all sex pays, right? You bring your two legs on your own into the establishment. You are not popular or anything, which means you're coming in here to get what? Humped. And now you cry wolf. Did I come and snatch you off the street? No, that's a rape.
Exactly.
That's trafficking.
That's right.
Is he a slum ball? Hell, heck yeah. But he our slum ball. And he's necessary right now. We need them funds. We need that. But we don't have it. Why? Because they made us go against all of them that would have been able to buy us out of what we needed right now. So we were stuck with certain people running for certain offices because we didn't have the influencers anymore. And the couple we have has been locked up in their riches. Yeah, I said it. They locked up in them billions. Can't go nowhere, can't do nothing, can't really say nothing for real, Jai. Like, oh, that's my TV station. No, it ain't. I read up on who actually owns whatever.
Yeah.
Cut it out. We failing because we're not, when our people go down, when our leaders, that if you made it to be a billionaire, then something, you were supposed to be that. So why don't we punish our people with love and in a different way? You ain't selling no more than records, pimping, because you're doing too much. But we're going to go ahead and open this bank up, though, and open up these line of funds down in these different countries and stuff like that so we can solidify our spot. You get what I'm trying to say? But your record thing, you finished with that.
Yep.
You get what I'm trying to say? You want punishment? You want punishment for that? No more parties. Yeah. But you got other stuff that you need to do. And you going to this thing, you're going to get these people, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do this, and you're going to do your community service, just like the other unmelanated people get to do and still fund
Yeah.
politicians. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. So what I'm saying is, right now, all that weak mind, oh, the people, ancestors say it's time to rise, time to
Uh-huh.
go. Infinity. We're back.
Yep.
We never go away.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying, y'all? That's where we at with the symbols of time. The symbols of time. People have waken up in ways in the last year and a half that you have never believed. And no one is even understanding the movement that is happening in the spirit. I ain't talking about no ghosts. Ghosts like that thing said is
That's
dead.
right.
It ain't no holy ghosts. Okay? It's the spirit. The living spirit is
Uh-huh.
rising. Okay? And it's rising up in us all over the place, in all different continents, all over the place. And we are unifying. And we don't even
Yep.
know it. Because they want us to keep thinking, because he bumping his head and getting a knot on his head, he ain't unifying like you. Yes, he is. He's still praying to the sun. The same energy.
Uh-huh.
You're not going to tell me my brother can't bump his head and put a knot on his head if he wants to.
Right.
You go sit out in the desert and try to look up at the
Huh?
sun.
That's right.
Hey, let's talk about it. Leave my mans alone. He can bump his head. Let him get on his carpet in his closet if he wants to.
Uh-huh.
Let him call himself Yabba Dabba Kappa Chupa, whatever he need to do. We unified.
Uh-huh.
However it's coming. Even our atheists is rising
Yep.
up. Let me talk
Uh,
about it, y'all. Y'all stop thinking stuff is bad. Ain't nothing
nope.
wrong. Ain't nothing ever wrong, dog. Nothing is ever wrong. It's always okay. Because we failed to earth. Failed. We talked about that tonight. F-A, did we F-A-I-L, F-E-L-L, or did we F-A-L-L? Go read your
Ooh.
books. And that word means a lot to know. What did we do?
Uh-huh.
What did the Bible say we did? We failed. Did man fall to earth? Did we fail? Did we F-A-I-L? And who interpreted it to say which word
Yeah,
it is?
exactly.
So did we fail to do our role here? We are the originals, the spirit
Uh-huh.
of the living earth. The living earth. Not the one you tried to destroy. That's like I said just now. What did I just tell y'all? Everywhere the sun, where we could get direct sun, we owned. All the beaches, everywhere where direct sun came, we were there. And they came and inhibited it and now make it almost impossible for us to even afford to get to direct sunlight, guys. And guess what? Like I
Ooh.
said, the living spirit said, oh, yeah, where's my kids at? I can't see my kids. No problem. I'm going to send a hailstorm over there and tear the whole beach up. Oh, Texas, what you doing?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Let me holler at you. Where my kids at? Where my kids? I can't. My mama say, Mother Nature said, where my kids at? Where my kids? I
Uh-huh.
can't see my kids. You throwing this stuff. You know what? Give me a hailstorm with fire. Tear all that shit up. Where my kids
Uh-huh.
at? I'm gonna ask your ass again. That's what I feel like is happening. Where my fucking kids
Yep.
at? I can't
Yep.
nail myself down here no more.
Yep.
And since you can't answer me, I'll find my damn self by destruction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
That's right.
Because my kids gonna know what to do. When I shine, it
Uh-huh.
don't hurt them. My kids don't get burnt up by me.
Nope.
Because guess what? One melanated person run, all of us run, don't we? We
Yes,
don't
sir.
ask no questions.
Yes,
We just
ma'am.
get where we going. Where we running from.
Nope.
He ain't made us
Exactly.
like that. Spirit is one.
Yep. That's right.
You ask questions later.
Mm-hmm. When we get to the safe haven.
Get the safe haven. Where we
You
running
know.
from? Oh, it was 4 monsters back there. Oh, okay, good.
Oh,
Did we
okay.
get up out
Cool.
there, y'all?
Exactly.
Let's start loving each other when we see each other.
Uh-huh.
We gotta love each other.
Uh-huh.
Even when it don't look lovable.
Right? Exactly.
There's a lot of characters in my life that ain't lovable. But hey, we gotta love each other
Hmm.
for everything. Like I told y'all in my stream the other day, I would prefer to have a drug addict help me if I get sick in the woods than a doctor any day.
That's right. That's right.
So you hating on them drug addicts that know how to mix some stuff up to get
Right.
high. You gonna need it. So you better let them go on and get high and figure out how to mix some stuff up. Leave them alone. Their body's been taken. Leave them alone. Hey, let them cross the street and pray for them.
Mhm.
Okay, but stop acting like they don't have a place in the future
Nope.
because they are intelligent beings. Most of them are most of them are military, ex-militaries, and all types of stuff. And
Exactly.
everything. They just broke.
See.
They got broken. That does not mean they don't have a place. And like I said, everybody's waking up now.
Hmm.
I got family members that have been on hard drugs for over 35, 40 years, just woke up one day, didn't want to do it. So, like I told y'all, have faith.
That's right.
That little mustard seed thing they talk about, we got to have a little bit. Let's have some faith in our youth, man. They smart as I don't know what.
Yep.
We didn't show no videos tonight, but they so smart, guys. Y'all got to check out what they're saying. Yeah, well, check out what our babies are saying. And I know I've raised my son up to know, about God, but I don't know. I'm sure most of us did or didn't or whatever. But my point is, they on point.
Hmm.
They vegans. Think about it. Most of them are vegans. They eating already back to the earth.
Yep.
You know, they want y'all to focus on who they had sex with.
Right.
I ain't got time for that. I don't care about that. That's
Right.
irrelevant. They still make babies, so it's irrelevant.
Hmm.
Okay. I care about their heart and where they going, and they fighting for grass and water, and you know what I mean, y'all. So we good. We gonna be all right. All right. And to our top leaders out there, if you ever hear this stream, we see y'all. We see you. Don't wait. We ain't got no choice but to wait. It's
Exactly.
part of the journey. And you ain't looking all cute right now, but it's all right. You wonder why you go through that phase in your career where you go through a depression where you're ready to jump off of a bridge. I know a lot of y'all that went through that. I've been there a little bit myself. You ready to just jump, dog. Throw the caution to the wind. Okay?
Yep.
That's because you went somewhere you went somewhere by yourself.
Hmm.
You didn't take your folks with you. Okay? You took fame with you instead of your folks.
That's right.
And you that village around you. So the ones that make it and keep their sanity, they got a village around them and they keep to themselves. The other question I'm gonna ask throughout my streams: what negative impact or negative thing have Beyonce or Jay-Z ever done to you? Ever? Have they ever said anything to you? Did anything negative to you? Portrayed themselves negatively to you or anything? What have they done to you for you to
Nothing.
want to call them aliens, accept that they're aliens and some took them out of space and they're robots, and to accept that they Illuminati's and accept all of these things that's out there about them? What have they done to you? But I bet you could talk about a couple of things within your communities that they've done for you. So again, I go back to saying, let's stop demonizing our leaders because we need them just like they need us. Okay?
Exactly.
They make it to that platform, then they were supposed to be there.
Yep.
Okay? And it's not for us to tear them down or let anybody else. Our job is to protect them while they up there. Okay? And
Hmm.
but we got to protect them from themselves as well.
Exactly.
Okay? Because that spirit is high up there. They've tapped into another realm. They are in another realm with new demons. And we don't even know it.
Exactly. Don't
We
know.
don't even know those demons. Okay? So what we supposed to do is be supportive supporting them and holding them down. So when we see them, is to say, "Hey, what you doing, man? Hey, I love you, dog. I love you." Let's
Hey,
rally around them when we
right,
see them doing something crazy and tell them how much we love them. Instead of sending $1 to
right.
them, don't send them that dollar because that's going to support stupidity. Let's tell them how
With
much
the
we
suit that
love
they're
them and
doing.
we here for them and support. Okay,
Uh-huh.
because that's what they so that they don't jump.
Right.
Because once they tap into that other realm, y'all, they are no longer where we are.
Nope.
They on some another level now. They fighting for survival in a whole nother game that they ain't never played before. So
Uh-huh.
let's just give them a little bit of mercy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Let's not be so judgmental towards each other. Give each other some love and try to always understand what somebody else is saying and coming from. It's
Right.
all everybody, even if it sounds so crazy to you, they have a point of view.
Yep.
So that's my closing remarks.
Hey.
We're gonna continue this. Maybe we could come back tomorrow
Yeah.
and maybe Sunday
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Do an hour or
Yeah.
something and
This
continue
was.
this
Whew,
so you can finish.
yeah.
I
This was.
talked a lot.
Whew, what?
I talked a lot and answered all
Yes.
my
I love that. I
questions.
love that. Love hearing how
Hmm.
you go in. Whew. I was like, yo. I made you tap into
Let's
something that you never thought you could tap
let's
into.
talk.
I love that.
You, yeah, you really did. I went somewhere, y'all. I ain't
I
gonna lie
love
to
that.
y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I went somewhere so much so my J smoked itself. I'm just sitting here holding it. It's just steady going. I ain't even hit it. I went somewhere just
Hey.
now. Real life. Let me come back. I just went somewhere. I went somewhere, y'all. So I'm glad that this is on a stream where I could go back and
Mm-hmm.
listen so I can
Yep.
learn. And hear what's going on. I don't even know why I challenged you in for definitions of words and
That
stuff,
was
but I'm
good. I'm
glad I did
glad. I'm glad.
that. Yeah, gives us some more homework, some more things to hit on and talk about, and how things do come to full
Uh-huh.
circle. And if you pull the infinity sign apart, does it cross or is it all together? That's another question about the sign
And
itself,
there's
the
a
number eight.
um,
And I'm always interested in that. My birthday is on the eighth.
oh
You know,
yeah, that's
I'm an
right.
eight girl. Yeah, I'm an eight
Mm.
girl. I'm almost an eight. I'm a five and an eight. Think about that. I'm almost two
Ooh.
circles. So what I'm saying is that sign right there, right? That infinity sign. If you pull it out, it's just a
Right
circle, right?
now,
It's a full
guess
circle.
what? If you look at the DNA symbol, it looks like a
If
snake.
you twist it, but it's all the same thing. It's like if you twist it, it breaks it
Mhm.
apart. It's like twisting it made two different sides. But if you open it back up, it's just one again.
Yep.
It's just one circle. So
Hmm.
infinity sign is just a circle twisted, a twisted
Yep.
circle. How about that, y'all? I might be
Ooh.
still tapped in. A twisted
Hey,
circle.
Taff. Hey. Hmm.
Mm.
Ooh.
All still going the same
Powerful.
direction. Huh.
Powerful.
Yeah, that is. And it meets in the middle. And where it meets at in the middle, that's the only place where it can be pulled apart to make it a circle. And
Hmm.
that's the only place it can twist to make it even on both sides. Interesting. So it's like,
Hmm.
wow. So was we a circle at first and we failed and we became a twisted circle?
Hey. Ooh.
Hey,
You
you
know.
took a twist, so I
Hey.
gave you a twist.
Ooh.
Twist, twist.
You know.
Bedrock.
Mm.
We're gonna talk
Hmm.
about bedrock too, because y'all know I'm 5'8". May 8th is my birthday, guys. I got all types of stuff running all up in the green. I'm green, emerald green, and I got the clover, and it's a whole bunch of symbols to my name. When I look myself up, it says I'm a puller of legs, which means I'm supposed to be funny. Um, like maybe that's why people say I'm funny.
Hmm.
But I be serious, but I guess it's because it's all funny.
Hmm.
But it's a whole bunch of symbolizations, even just in what you were named as a kid when you got here, that makes you the only you. And what is your symbol to me? Your symbols, your birth date to me tells me your death date. And I've been researching this and playing with numbers. Like the way my father died, like my dad's birthday was 5/1/49. He died 4/15. So his
Whoa.
birthday was May 1st, right?
Whoa.
1949. He had the four in his birth year.
Mm.
And he died April 4th. He died 4/15. And he had 1949. So the 4 and 49, and then he died 4/15. I had my cousin that passed. I looked at his birthday, and it was the same thing. So I don't know if it's a coincidence with the two or three that I looked up, but I believe that your birthday tells you your death date
Mm.
in some shape, form, or fashion. And so I've been telling people when somebody passed, like, when was their birthday? I know people are like, why do they keep wanting to know that? I want to see their obituary so I can see the birth date and the death date so I can
Yeah.
do that math.
Mm.
But I'm fascinated with that. I'm fascinated with that. People's names and how a person is an individual and what, like, I'm always fascinated about when I'm standing next to somebody what they're thinking about. And when you look at this sign right here, what feeling or thought or energy do you, like my background, you get what I'm saying? Like if you saw my back, when you see my background, what energy do you get when you see it? And I like to know because you'd be surprised you could get so many different people to say so many different things. Some people, I had somebody say it looks scary,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I never would have thought that. Scary? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
this looks scary.
Mm.
Never would have imagined that someone would have made that analogy, which
Mm.
means how their brain operates with whatever energy that they've absorbed throughout their life. Nature is scary to them, as it
Mm-hmm.
was me, as it was myself, because I'm scared of the bugs and so it looks scary. And when you see scary movies, people run in the woods and do what? Get killed.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't want to go in the woods. So that kept us out of the woods. You put it in a book in some woods, black, we ain't gonna go see it
Nope.
or go to. So because we afraid. And of course it was a melanated person that said that.
Mm.
It's all about the
Wow.
visuals. People internalize everything that they see. So I love the brain. I love it. I love being next to people, being able to imagine. What are you thinking? That's why I talk so much. I want to imagine. What are you thinking?
That is
I want to
so
hear.
nice.
I want to hear the thoughts and everything because it's fascinating to me how each person is an individual self, and you can meet millions of people, and each person is
Yep.
different. No, it's no other you.
That's right.
And people be talking about is another you out there. No, you got people that look alike, but there's no
Looking
other
like
you.
us.
Yeah.
They have a twin. They have a twin, but like you say, the twin
I
has
got
a
people that
different.
people say I act like they like, you and my such and such, you act just like my mother, or you act just, or, or people say you look like somebody, and I see the person, we don't look alike, but then they'll do something and we act alike,
Uh-huh.
right? So it's all in how the brain interprets things, and that starts from home, right, guys? So goes back to me saying, ladies, be a mother to your kids, love
Right.
yourself, so they understand that loving themselves is important.
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. So that's my word of the day. I do have some
Hey.
information that Mr. Emotep shared with me earlier that I will put in the chat for some helpful tips in navigating this new journey that everyone is going on. Let's see. Do I still have my Facebook up? I do not. grant in the chat.
Uh, you froze. You froze. I think you're back now. Oh,
Can you please upload the link to the grant stuff you sent me, please?
so,
Can you hear me?
oh. I can hear you now. Let me see if I can do that. Hold up.
You just add it,
Mm-mm.
copy. You can hit copy and then paste it into the chat.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
And did you share this link? This, you know that you're able to share when we do this. You can share this on your YouTube or your Instagram so your
Yeah.
viewers can watch as well.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I said it on your Instagram. Oh, okay. Let me go to Instagram. That's right. Uh,
You sent it to Facebook.
I did. Oh,
Okay, Tap.
I'm lunching. I'm lunching.
Tap be a little.
I am lunching. Hold on.
Let's go ahead and log into this email and then my Facebook should come up.
What the? Huh. Well,
Yeah, my thing is saying connect us, reconnect. So
oh,
yeah, we have
oh,
some connection issues.
oh, I can see you and I can hear you, but
Hey, Shark Boy. Yeah,
oh, you can,
yeah, I'm logging
did I
into my
freeze?
Facebook.
Okay. Oh, let me see.
You did for a second.
I know what I can find.
What in the world? Why did it keep making me log into my Facebook? Keep close.
How are you?
Like I didn't log in this computer every time save it. And it keeps saying okay, and sometime it work, most of the time it don't. I just had to log all the way back in again. That boy.
What it?
Hi, how are you?
Okay.
There we go, man. I bought a pretty
No.
litter for him, and his pretty
Okay.
litter is it turned. It's like looking like he got he's acidy or something. So I don't know what's going on. That's why I says I think something wrong with my cat. I'm gonna have to take him. I've gave him some medicine water just now. So this thing is Facebook is going crazy. This thing keep asking me for pin numbers. I log in, I get to the thing. I'm just trying to get to Messenger. I should have just been able to go to Messenger. Good God Almighty! Oh, my Facebook, Martin Lawrence and his daughter on there.
Oh. Okay. What the? Huh. I'll figure out. Hold on.
Hey, that is hilarious. And
Yeah.
the aliens is messing with the 8 foot black men is messing with the internet. Ain't that
Wow.
what he said? Ain't that what he said? I think that ain't what the man said. This is acting real. We must have said some things to upset.
Yeah.
We must
Yeah.
have.
Right.
The internet is. Well, our ancestors let it
Right.
go because it just started doing it. At least, it's after
See.
it's over because I'm trying to get them some help. It do not want me to get them this help. Do it. I have the link, but I had the information already myself. But I was just too
Man,
busy to share
when did I
this
give it to you?
video
Oh,
so
I
I can
see
have
it
a
now.
video for today.
Now I'm seeing. Okay, don't
And
forget
I
to
can't.
apply for these grants. Okay, I'm looking for that thing. It's right there in my face. Duh.
I just my
Let me see if I can.
laptop. Ugh,
Okay, copy link address.
my Facebook
You
is
want me
just
to?
spinning.
Want me to?
My Facebook. I'm just going to get out
So
of
you
here.
want me to paste it to the chat? You said.
And I'm able to just hit Messenger.
You said you want me to put it in the chat. You said. Let me see. Oh, let's-
Yeah, it's saying restarting.
It's not only a paste it. Oh, let's see if I can. Oh, let's see. Forward. Hmm. Oh,
They're
this is none of
like,
that.
I
Oh,
ain't
let me
giving
see.
this good information out.
Right. Let's see. Save link.
It's definitely
Oh,
something
let me
wrong
see.
with them because my internet is good. I got good internet right now.
Okay.
I have really good internet.
Let's see. Oh, let me see if I can do it this way. Copy.
Oh, it's really acting
Wow.
out.
Yeah, it's not. It's not allowing me to paste that thing. They like, nah, you ain't getting this off. Hmm. You're not getting this off, man.
Here, no, I want to say, I want to go in it. Don't forget to apply for these grants before September is over. I'm talking about my Gmail and just to do it like that because more than one way to skin a cat, baby.
Right, right.
Oh, y'all, I'm like a little bit jazz, like small.
Hey,
All right, I sent it to my email. Now I don't need none of this. Boom, boom, with my email there. Boom. Come on, baby.
Oh, wait a minute. I see someone says add channel. Oh, well, that's if you understand.
They like, girl, you think you got us? We got Google too. Now that's spinning. Now my phone working fine,
Wow.
but the laptop is one and is moving. It's saying I have the email here, but it's like trying to get in there. There we go. It might have. Okay. Feel like Santa Claus. That boy. What, you hear the snowball? What is it? Come on, babe. You want to see Tap? You want to say
Oh,
hi to the people?
hey.
I don't know what you. Come on. Wait a minute. I'm getting them. My glasses fell.
Uh oh.
With his fat old fat. Say hi,
Hey,
Tap.
what's happening?
Say hi.
Snowball in the building. What's up, Snowy?
He meowing at me like he see
Hey,
something or whatever. What's wrong? What's
hey,
wrong?
hey. What's up, homie? Aw,
Hmm? What's wrong, baby? Hmm?
aw.
I thought he was just mad at me at first because he got a bath today, but it smells so yummy.
Oh, cat don't want a cat bath. I don't want no bath. I like the way y'all smell.
Did the email come? There it go. There go my email
Okay.
with the link. Finally, that's not. Can't hold you like this. And let you go. I'm sorry, baby. You've been acting like you don't feel good today.
Aw. Uh-oh.
All right, link.
Oh, there you
But I
go. What? You
got
go,
that
girl.
link on up in that.
Look at
And,
you. Look
y'all be
at
able to
you.
click that link and take yourself through that little process. I do know about two of the things he was talking about on there, and that's the AT&T grant and the one they do every year that he shows you when you first click that link. So definitely follow that uh, uh, young man's advice on there and see if you qualify. Okay, guys. So that's the
Yeah.
helpful tip for today. I'm working
Hey.
on some stuff, guys. Working with the um, what do you call them? Representative of my area. Today, talking to them about the processes that people go through for when they're applying for like food stamps and Medicaid and benefits and things like that. Some of the nuances that are taking place when people are trying to get stuff done and how no one knows how to fix or do anything, right? And it leaves the person, they say, go down there, you go down there, they still don't fix it, and what stressing that it takes. I got a piece of hair somewhere, guys. I'm sorry. What stress that takes place with when going through that, when you're already trying to find a job, stabilize, get your life back in order, right? And ooh, okay, there go my glasses. And get your life back in order and things. Where is this hair coming from? But anyway, and that it's not something that people should have to go through. You know, it's unnecessary. It's just kind of like you call somewhere and it says put your uh, account number in, right? If you want to be connected with someone, get your account number so we can pull you up. So then the system pulls you up, then it sends you to somebody and they say, can I get your account number? What's the point of me putting it in the phone
Right.
if it doesn't relate back to you? I might as well just wait for you.
Right.
You just wasting people's time.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit ain't nothing people got. And all of that is something to mentally control us, to keep us occupied
Yeah, I'm frustrated.
so that we don't tap into our. So what is this piece of head? I have got to go to the mirror real fast because I can't see this head. I done tried everything to feel it.
I hear that.
Everything. And it is driving me crazy. All right. Oh, you all right. Running and jumping. Yeah, so what I was saying, I finally, that took a lot to find that piece of hair.
Wow.
That's because my hair dry. But anyway, it's dry.
Okay.
But what I was saying was, little things like that. It's just the unnecessary stuff people be making people go through. So, and you know, if you got an online service and people
No
don't have to
battery. Please charge.
service, I don't know what that was. If you have an online service, and the person is people, is set up so people don't really have to come into the building and all that stuff, then make it operable. You know.
No
Mm-hmm.
battery. Please charge.
Okay, so she is making
Ooh.
a decision to talk. Okay, she got something to say. Go on here. It says, "Beautiful Ecclesiastes 3."
Hey,
3:11.
nice. That's beautiful.
Was it Romans 8:38? Oh,
Amazing. Strong.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And it's
Chosen.
a
Nice.
speaker. I got this from a friend of mine. She always gives me really nice gifts. It's a cut.
That's a speaker? Okay.
Yeah, that's what you were listening to the jazz music on.
Oh, nice.
No battery. Please charge.
Oh, that's what she telling me to charge her. Oh, you a little
Right?
aggressive.
Like,
Yeah, I didn't even know what she was saying. Then I'm like, oh, okay, I heard it that time. So she tell you to charge her. Okay.
mm-hmm. Hey,
All right, I got it. I pay you and you gonna tell me what to do. I got it.
right.
All right. Makes sense, I guess. But anyway, I'm done talking about. I think they gone. Ancestors left me.
Hey, they come back
I don't
tomorrow.
know.
It's
You right,
funny.
I did. That went somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that went somewhere.
You know?
That definitely went.
Um,
I'm gonna go back and listen.
that's right.
So we did 2 hours,
Yeah.
you know. Try to get some time in there where, and maybe I haven't figured out or learned how to clip it. They got this thing called clip it, you
Okay.
know. So maybe we can, if I look at it, I can find some areas and learn how to clip it. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And get some clips and stuff to start, sending around and things like that. Because this was some good conversation.
Really nice.
I'd like to thank you for coming on
Yeah. Thanks for the invite.
and getting this Symbols of Time series started.
Yeah.
And I will definitely see you again. Well, we have to finish your stuff. Hopefully, today kind of gives us
Mm-hmm.
a feel on how things will be done. Like I know me now, and I know when it's my turn, I want to make sure I have some stuff just written out,
Yeah.
some links already ready to add up there. Some of the verbiage that I say, I realize that we do need to take time out and form our conversations when we come on here,
Yeah.
right? So that we're not trying to type, because I want you to be able to continue to flow. And it's
Right.
like me stopping you to look up the word
Yeah.
and takes you out. flow,
Yeah.
you know.
That's all right though.
So maybe we can,
Figure out a
yeah.
way.
So maybe we can maybe have presentations where we can some words that we know we're gonna be throwing around. We can have it and have it in a private chat.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
we
what's
could
up.
just say, you could go to the private chat to look up what the meaning of all of the, words and stuff
Yeah.
I'm gonna say,
Hmm.
so people can have somewhere to reference when we're saying things that they may not know, or that we feel like people need to go research or look up or ask themselves the right questions so they can start the ball moving you know, in whatever direction they need to go,
Exactly.
you know, with the information. So, this was really good. And like I said, hopefully gave you some ideas. So now you can
Yeah.
set your stuff up now.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Write it down yourself, a little
Yeah.
plan of action, and say,
Hmm.
talk about this, and then I'm gonna open it up for
Yeah.
feedback and put some words together, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Create your
Yeah.
you know.
So yeah.
Yeah. So symbols of time, guys, is probably not what a lot of people think when you hear it. You're gonna think I'm talking about literally a symbol.
Right.
And symbols of time was one of the things we talked about today that may not be something that people thought was on the list, was music,
Yep.
right? I wanted to talk about how different music um dictates the mood of the community,
Yep.
right? And it's a spirit. Music is a spirit.
Yes. Very much so.
And if you don't, and when you don't recognize that it's a spirit,
Hmm. Take.
that means you miss the symbol,
Yeah. Yeah. And
because you
different
have to recognize it, then
frequencies.
that it doesn't control you.
Right. That's what it has been
You know,
doing. Yeah.
okay. So it does not control you. Hanging out the window with my friends. Let's go! Let's go,
Right.
Chinese. Let's go! I could do that all day
Yeah.
long, but guess what? All honesty, I don't know what it's saying. It's just fun. It sounds fun enough because
Right.
whatever it is, it sounds like you're supposed to be having some fun. Let's go. I just be
Right.
all in, right? Right?
Hmm.
All in. So if someone else made the song to entice my spirit to be seductive or mean or evil or anything, they have lost the battle.
Right.
Because
Hmm.
I twerk because I like to dance. I like
Hey.
the actual dance of it. I've been twerking since I was 8 years old. Okay.
Huh?
So yeah, we used to call it break the back, all the different things I've been doing it, right?
Okay.
But I like the art of the dance.
Yeah.
I like the art of exotic dance, and I like the art of fighting. I like the arts of things. But however, it doesn't dictate my knowledge,
Exactly.
and it doesn't dictate so much so how I act and how I treat people,
True.
right? It's just information. And at sometimes when it's needed, I guess it'll pop out, right? But it doesn't mean anything really.
Facts.
You get what I mean? It just means it's just my journey, just like everyone's gonna have one.
Yeah.
So all of that to say, we're gonna clock out.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
10:35, guys, and I'm gonna leave you all with a little bit of jazz for a couple of more minutes. Oh no, I can't. My speaker went out.
Oh, that's why you got to
Well,
charge her up.
I bid you I bid you guys to do listen to some jazz for me or play the beginning back. Turn yourself on some jazz. I like to play jazz at the beginning and at the end to calm the nerves. Because me and him just now talked about for 2.5, 3 hours spirits,
Mhm.
right? And I like to have jazz. Like I listen to all the stuff everybody listen to, but I like to have jazz because it doesn't have words in it. There's no interpretation. It's just the feel good part, right? So the words can't lead you to do anything.
Nope.
Maybe have a glass of wine, but It's not going to lead you into no sexual room, no
Right.
mean
Right.
room, no, jazz is just instruments and it's just making a sound, you know, it's just the sounds, no words. And it calms the atmosphere, right? So that's why I like to turn it on at the beginning for about 3 minutes,
Mm,
at the end, and eventually when we start having viewers and things like that, it'll be something, they can go and get coffee and do whatever before they start and listen to that and calm their nerves so that they can be receptive
yeah.
and open to whatever the
The
discussion is.
information.
Right.
Exactly.
Yeah. Trying to making sure people are open to the discussion. And you can't be open if you like this or tight up. Because you over
Yeah.
here
Right.
listening to something that got you on some hood stuff. Well, you can't be open.
Right.
Now all you hear is a bunch of blah 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 blah. Blah. That's what you'll hear. So turn the
Mm-hmm.
jazz, calm the nerves, calm the energy
Mm-hmm.
on the stream. Okay, better be lucky I ain't pray. So calm the nerves, calm the energy
Right.
on the stream.
Exactly.
Don't let words dictate the mood. That's what
Mm-hmm.
let the instruments, because it gets, if you would have just stayed there and listened to it, it just gets you into a little,
Yeah.
makes you feel good. You open to conversation.
Yeah.
So don't listen to jazz. Do yourself a favor, start turning it on, incorporating it in some of your music. It's the most common and beautiful thing you could ever hear.
Uh-huh.
Instruments,
Yep.
sounds.
Yep.
Go
I'm
to a
clarinet.
cave and hear how the water falls and it echoes and the sounds that come about just from being inside of a cave in the air trapped air.
Uh,
And it bounces off that wall and makes a ooh, ooh, and it's just all these different sounds. It's just harmony. It's like earth is alive.
uh-huh.
Everything is alive, you know. And so if you quiet, you can hear hummingbirds, you can hear grasshoppers, you can hear frogs, you can hear, if you just quiet, and that brings you that
Uh-huh.
peace. So that's what I have for today. And I bid you adieu.
All right, sister. Miss
All right.
J. I will check you in
I'll
the
call you in
AM.
a
You
second.
have a great night. Okay, love.